Welcome back. Boston-based Reebok is helping shoppers take action and leading the way for social change.
I know I begin with the hope of writing a new story. I know we can imagine better than borders and jails, police and discrimination, guns and homelessness. My people, we can save each other.
We fight for us. We fight for the people. We fight for this earth. We fight so everybody can peacefully sleep at night.
Reebok is intersecting activism with the fashion industry. Portia Blunt is Vice President of Apparel at Reebok, a retail industry veteran, and she joins us now to discuss the brand's social purpose. How are you today, Portia? Good to have you here with us.
Thank you, Karen. I'm well.
So let's begin with this Take Action collection and the collaboration with Global Citizen. How does fashion help consumers harness their purchasing power to drive equity and systemic change in this case?
Well, we look at our consumers as really kind of our family, and what you put on really is your way of self-expression. And for us at Reebok, we feel strongly in terms of our position in terms of social impact. And our partnership with Global Citizen gives us a great opportunity to partner with our consumers, meet them, and have them share their voice. And the best way that we can do that is putting something on your feet, putting something on your body, and taking action on the social causes that mean the most to you.
Now, I know that this was something that you strongly believed in and drove through the company. Talk more, if you would, about how Reebok amplifies and promotes the brand's social purpose.
Yes, so it is embedded in our DNA, right? And so what we really strive for is to enable people to express themselves through movement. And the way that we look at that from a social impact standpoint is we want to remove barriers to access that limit people from being able to express themselves through movement. And so we have made strong commitments in 2020 to support the Black and Brown community with an initiative called United Against Racism, and we don't take that lightly. That is something that we are strongly committed to and will continue to be. And through that, we have our creation engine able to create beautiful product that tells stories that amplify these voices in the community, whether it's representation, whether it's sharing about access, whether it's equity, you know, evening the playing field. And so we tell those beautiful stories in partnership with Black and Brown creators, collaborations in front of the camera and behind the camera. And it's just our small way of contributing in a massive and larger space. Yeah.
Now, Reebok was an early adopter of hip hop and has incorporated the culture into your branding. Let's watch.
Yep.
How has aligning Reebok's brand with hip hop culture played a role in the company's growth?
It definitely is, again, part of our DNA. We were really one of those first brands that took that risk. At the time, seemed like a risk to really focus on music and culture, and specifically the voice of the youth, which is hip-hop.
Now hip-hop is every day.
Every day.
So it was a good bet, right?
I think so. I think it paid off. And now today, it's just how we live and breathe within the brand. But we're taking that and really trying to celebrate that this year with the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And so we've gone back to those roots. We partnered with the original creators within hip-hop, a photographer named Joe Conzo, and he took some of the most iconic images in hip-hop in the early 80s of the first rap battles. And so we show that within the product, and we really just want to show that Black and Brown community has been integral in the representation of music and fashion.
Now, how do you manage being true to the brand and authentic in the commitment to diversity? Because you're also a very powerful DEI leader within your company.
Well, you really have to stand in your own authenticity and your own purpose when you are speaking about DE&I. I have an amazing team that really believes in the same tenets that I do, so it's not very hard at Reebok, and it's actually an area that we lean into and we celebrate, and we want to make sure that everyone that comes in as a part of our team knows that and contributes. And so it's not just me, it's not just our CEO, Todd Krinsky, it is every person that works in our company that believes in that mission and believes that inclusivity, belonging, diversity of thought and representation matters, and so that makes it a lot easier.
So let's get to the shoes.
Yes.
Let's get to the shoes. Boston's known for its footwear brands, of course.
Absolutely.
Lots of companies here.
Yeah.
Sneaker collecting culture has just exploded. It's hotter than ever. How do you use your division of apparel to help Reebok stand out in the market?
Well, for me, I think not only that we build amazing product, but we are rooted in telling amazing stories and bringing the youth into sneaker culture. And we do that with a lot of the programs we do under our Human Rights Now program and platform, where we reach out to young kids all around the country and now extending globally, because we just recently were in Toronto, where we allow them to use our product as a canvas for self-expression. And they are designing and doing art on our sneakers, and it's a long-term kind of process where we teach them about the business, we teach them about design, and then they go through several segments of competition, and the winners, those young kids, get their shoes made, and so they get to be a part of this amazing process. So it's phenomenal.
Now, speaking of self-expression, why don't you tell us about your outfit that you have on today?
Oh, thanks, Karen.
Okay.
I'm wearing product you can go to Reebok.com and get. The t-shirt I'm wearing is part of our 50th anniversary of hip hop celebration. There you go. It's our b-boy graphic, and we are looking at this capsule as a way to celebrate the anniversary, but also give back. And so we have committed to $35,000 going back to Hip Hop Cares. And so your dollars are going to good. So get out there and shop.
And I see you've touched it off with some pearls.
Absolutely.
Okay, Portia Blunt, Vice President of Apparel at Reebok. Thank you so much for joining us today.